the scene here in Melbourne as the ring is packed. And Devin Haney hopes the judges agree with the reality his team feels was put forth here. Our three judges include Zoltan Enayete from Hungary, who mostly is at the championship level in the UK and throughout Europe. Paweł Cardini from Poland, who has over 900 bouts judged in a 21-year career. And Benoit Roussel from Canada, who has been on the right side of many ringside observers' opinions of scorecards for over 18 years. No geographical bias, no Australian, no American. And if they see it the way most ringside observers see it, then 23-year-old Devin Haney is about to find out that he's the undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
There's no doubt in my mind, 12 rounds to 0, maybe 2 rounds that I saw possibly that I can give to Kambosos. This is a clear shutout in favor of Devin Haney.
And the crowd of proud Greek Aussies stands in silence, anticipating the judges' scorecards that'll read that way. And to think the path that Haney took to get here, from his great amateur career to traveling the country with his father, picking up all the great tips and tricks of the trade from various veteran cornermen, to turning pro in Mexico on club shows to learn the ropes the hard way, to then taking the criticism of many pundits for being elevated to a WBC interim champion, getting through the obstacles of Linares and Jojo Diaz, and taking this fight, traveling to Australia, taking the rematch clause, thinking he would do it without his father, and now this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Zoltan Enayete and Benoit Roussel both scored it, 116 to 112. Paweł Cardini closed it, 118.
This girl don't fucking listen, man.
18 to 110. All three judges have it for the winner by unanimous decision. From Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Now, the universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney.
Devin the Dream Haney. The dream is now a reality. At 23 years old, the Oakland native, the Vegas resident, will head back to the States with every belt there is to grab onto.
He is the
Davis, Lomachenko, and now Devin Haney on top of the ball. Remember, contractually, there is an auto rematch. That would be set for the early fall here in Australia. We will have all the post-fight interviews and the celebration of the American who's now the undisputed world champion coming up, as Kambosos and Haney meet in the center of the ring, and Sports Center is coming your way right now.
Devin Haney, the 8th fighter in the four-belt era to become the undisputed champion of the world. How does that sound?
Alhamdulillah, all praise due to Allah. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
It is quite the scene, quite obviously, here in the ring. What did it mean to have the man who's holding you and the belts behind you, your father, Bill, arrive here overnight for this fight?
Man, this is a dream come true. I was going through it without my dad being here because I knew this was a big moment for both of us. We both dreamed of this since we started out. We said we wanted to be the best, and it would have hurt me to accomplish this without him. So I'm so thankful. I thank God, alhamdulillah, that we was able to accomplish this together.
The fight itself, you looked very comfortable from early on.
Yeah, I was comfortable. I just was sticking to the game plan. The game plan was to go in there, hit, and not get hit. And I did that for majority of the fight. I took the last round off just because I knew I was comfortable ahead. But I fought a good, smart fight.
You said you knew what he would do, when he would do it, and how he would do it. Is that how it played out?
Yeah, I handicapped him of his best things. He wanted to land the overhand right hand, and he wanted to land a big left hook. I handicapped him. I was fighting both ways. When I would go to the left, I would fight his right hand. When I would go to the right, I would fight his hook, and he couldn't hit me with neither one of them.
You signed up, both of you, to do this twice. Will we see you back here later in the year in Marble Arena again?
Inshallah, if it's meant for it to happen, if Allah, wants it to happen, I'll be back.
What do you have to say about your opponent today? He was very magnanimous in bringing over the belts and handing them to you, having lost the fight to you.
I take my hat off to him because he's a true warrior. Anybody that steps in the ring, I respect. It was nothing but respect through the whole build-up. Even though he got disrespectful, I stayed a gentleman and I stayed professional.
Congratulations, it is a momentous day. Undisputed champion of the world.
I want to thank George Kambosos and all of Australia for coming out. Thank you, George, for giving me the shot. A lot of these so-called champions, they wouldn't give me my shot, but George was a true champion and he gave me my shot. So thank you for this.
Congratulations, Devin. A tremendous job here today on enemy territory here at Marble Arena. We will wander over the ring and make our way to George Kambosos right now to speak to the man who created this day right here in Marble Arena. It's been a fabulous occasion, George. Obviously, it didn't work out the way you wanted, but what a day this has been.
Yeah, look, this is amazing for the sport, amazing for this country, and at the end of the day, I want to take the best test, the hardest test, so I'm going to give him full respect after his victory today, let him have his time, and we'll do it again. I had to implement a few things, but I thought the fight was very close, but look, I'm not going to wreck his moment. I had my moment in last November, and my moment was wrecked, so let him have his moment, and I'll see you again real soon.
I've got to take you back to yesterday, to the weigh-in. You had the hiccup as far as making weight was concerned. Was that a factor in this decision?
No, that was definitely not a factor. He just boxed his game. He moved, he boxed. He didn't really want to come to fight too much, but that's his game. So I'll give him respect, and I'm going to change a few things and get him back end of this year. So all respect to him. Let him have his moment, and thank you to everybody in Australia, everyone in Greece, everyone in the world. I take the risk. I fight the best of the best, and at the end of the day, I didn't have to fight him. Not many wanted to fight him, but I gave him the shot straight away. So I'm sure we'll do it again. Thank you, everybody.
The right hand that was so effective against Teofimo Lopez in Madison Square Garden wasn't landed as much today. That was an issue for you.
Yeah, look, it landed a few times. I worked it to the body, but he had a smart game plan. He grabbed and held a lot, and did what he had to do to win. That's what it's about. You do what you have to do to win. And today, they gave him the decision, but I'm sure it will change when we get it on again. But again, respect to him, respect to boxing. This is boxing, and you fight the best. Win, lose or draw, this is what it's about. Fuck protecting records. I've always been about fighting the best, and I gave him a shot. We do it again.
There is the rematch clause, of course, as you mentioned. You'll do it again. We'll do it again here later this year.
Yes, yeah, we'll do it again. And look, I gave him the shot. If I didn't give him the shot, he would not got this shot and had his moment now. So we'll do it again, and I will get my shot again, 2 times.
It has been a fabulous week of boxing right here in Melbourne. What a show today. Congratulations once again. George Kambosos Jr. right here at Marvel Stadium. Thanks, George.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that came out. It's an amazing event, and this is what it's about. The best fighting the best. So give him his respect, and we'll get him again. Thank you, everybody that came, my team, my family, my kids. These are great memories for my kids. So thank you very much. I love boxing, and this is going to ignite the fire even more. I've been through a lot of adversity, so God bless, and I'll be back. Thank you, everybody.
We'll see you later this year. Jared, back to you.
Was there a moment you felt this fight was not in your control?
No, from round 1 to round 12, I boxed comfortably. I stuck to my game plan. My dad came up with a great game plan, and we stuck to it the whole fight. I just was staying focused. I was taking it round by round by round, and I won pretty much. I would say give myself 11 out of 12 rounds.
You lost a round? Which round?
I would say the last round, just because I took off. I knew that was winning comfortable, so I just wanted to, stay relaxed and box smart.
You said the key in part was taking the crowd out of the fight, but also taking him out of the fight. Could you feel him start to soften? Could you feel him get resigned that there's nothing I can do with this kid?
Yeah. Say that again, sorry.
Did you feel a point where he said, hey, there's nothing I can do?
Yeah. As the fight was going on, I felt him giving up more and more and more. But I didn't want to press. I wanted to stick to my game plan. I knew that I was fighting in his hometown. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to pitch a shutout.
Okay, I thought it was pretty close to a shutout. George, hey, congratulations.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Congrats, and we'll do it again. What today? Good victory. Good time.
Congratulations to the both of you. But George, while I have you here, there is an automatic rematch clause. It wasn't a close fight, I don't think. Are you going to activate that clause? Okay, it's okay. Are you going to activate that clause?
I'm a warrior. For me, this adversity, I've got to come back and fight this adversity. It's part of the game. I'm not here to protect no zeros, and you're the same. He's not here to protect no zeros. Fight the best, and you know what? Young fighters are doing that. The rest need to do that in this sport, and I give him his time. He got the belts today, and we'll do it again.
I commend you both for that, but you didn't necessarily want that clause. You're glad it's there now. Can you say with absolute certainty that we will be back here? You will exercise that clause. You guys are going to do it again.
Yes, 100%. This is going to make me hungry. This is going to be the adversity that I've had to go through my whole career, my whole life. So I gave him the opportunity, and I'm sure he'll give me the opportunity as champion now.
What do you feel about coming back here?
Of course, I'm not ducking or dodging nobody. Of course, if it makes sense, the people want to see it, the network wants it, then of course I'll do it again. If not, then I'll fight whoever. I'm not ducking or dodging nobody, but everything got to make sense.
Devin, I know you had talked about dealing with the adversity, whether your father was here or not. But be serious with me, man. You're glad he was here, right?
Man, I thank God for it. Every day I would pray to Allah that my dad would come, and he came. I'm happy that we able to enjoy this moment together. This is a dream come true for both of us, and I'm happy.
I ask you both, again, with all respect, what to each of you was the difference in the fight? Devin?
The difference, what do you mean?
The difference in the fight.
It was me handicapping him of his best attributes. We studied him day in and day out. I knew he wanted to come with the big right hand, overhand. I knew he wanted to come with the hook. So I would feel him bracing for it. I would know when he would throw it, and when he would do it, I would make him miss.
His father said, "Stay away from the brick. That's your right hand." What did you not expect from Devin Haney?
Yeah, look, his timing was just a little bit sharper than mine today, but I feel I landed some really good shots in there as well in the exchanges, and he had a great game plan. He implemented the game plan, and it is what it is.
What can you do different to get your belts back, or are we looking at a young prodigy, someone who's going to be a champion in this game for many years to come?
Yeah, look, I've got to go back to the drawing board with my team and implement the game plans that I had in my head. Fortunately, it didn't work to the best of that I wanted to tonight, but I thought I did certain things that were great as well, but all the best from it's his time, and I'll be back to the drawing board, and we'll do it again.
Thank you both for the best, fighting the best. Bill, come here for a second. You started this thing, you were confident enough to send your kids fighting in bars and pool halls in Tijuana as a teenager. What does this mean to you tonight, especially with all the drama that preceded it?
This means everything. This means everything. Hey, Mauricio, ain't we missing the belt? Should be 2 green ones over here.
You got 2 green. You got 2 green.
Papa, we got everything, Mark, and it means everything to me. This guy, I told people what kind of fighter he was. They didn't believe me, and now he showed the world. He came and pitched a shutout on a big stage like this with all the crowd against him, and they were silent. I'm so happy.
We believe you now. I think everybody around here believes you. Are you willing for your son to come back here? I don't know if there's any contractual leeway to come back here and do it all over again.
Of course, Allah knows best. Devin is the boss, and if he says we're coming back, we're coming back. He told me do everything to make this fight happen, right? I don't know if I would have. He said make it happen under any circumstance, and that's what we did.
Hey man, it's been a pleasure covering all of you. Joe, back to you.
Big old up in the ring with both combatants, Kambosos and Haney. Tim Bradley, let's get to this right away. With what I just saw,